So I'm at my shop. I got to do some routine maintenance on the Trailblazer. It's 8 o'clock at night. So it's real easy while I'm here. I could just call and get something delivered, right? I can't eat that garbage anymore. All that processed and fast food, I can't eat that stuff anymore. So I went to Sam's Club and bought a Ninja. Gonna start out with a clean pot. Just cleaned it. So I'm gonna turn the power on. I'm gonna put it in sear mode. Sear saute. And then we're gonna start it. So now you gotta wait for the countdown. You know, these blinking lights will go all the way over and it'll tell you to add the food. So while we're doing that, I'm gonna check my blood sugar. See what it is before the meal. $155. All right, usually I'm in the 2s, the 3s, sometimes the 4s. It's bad. But I've been changing the way I'm eating now, so we're gonna see what this meal does. I wanna show you this. And if you decide to try it, trust me, you're gonna love it. Slamming. All right, here we go. It's ready. Add the food. So I'm just gonna take a bag of broccoli. It's frozen still. Frozen broccoli. Put it right in there. I mean, if you don't like broccoli, you can try something else, you know what I mean? I don't know, I love broccoli. All right, just break it up a little bit. I'm gonna let this go for a while. Let it go maybe 10 minutes or so. It's already counting down, so let it go for about 10 minutes and I'll come back. All right, so we're at about 6.5 minutes and it's already starting to brown, so I think it's good enough. So I'm using this. You can use a different brand. These are Minute Steaks. You know what I mean? This is the only brand I could get at Giant near me, so this is the only brand they had. So we're gonna go with this. I'm gonna add about 6, maybe 7. I mean, it's up to you, however many you want. I'm gonna do about 6 or 7 of them. All right, I'm gonna remove the lid. Move the broccoli out of the way. If you notice, I didn't put any oil, any butter, or anything like that. You know, I gotta stay away from some of that stuff. Just break them up a little. You can put them in whole and then chop them if you want. You chop them with the spatula. Whatever you gotta do. But these are frozen, so they're real easy to break. There's 2. Don't drop it. We don't need any seasonings from the floor. Sometimes they're hard to separate. Spatula in between there and break them apart. I believe this is 4. See if we can get a couple more in there. That's about what I did last night. It was slamming. I wouldn't lie to you and I wouldn't steer you wrong. Trust me, you got to give it a shot. Let's go one more. I think that'll make 6. It's only little thin guys, you know what I mean? I'll stir it up. Mix it all up. No butter, no seasoning, no nothing. I'm trying to steer away from everything. Sugar, salt. I don't need that in my life. I think I've already had too much in my life, and that's what ruined my gallbladder. That's probably the reason why I had to have it removed. I mean, picture this. The surgeon that did my gallbladder surgery, removal surgery, he's been a surgeon since 1980. He's got 40-something years under his belt. He told me my gallbladder was the worst he's ever seen in his life. Wow. That must be special. You know what I mean? Mine's the worst he's ever seen. And that's it. He wouldn't answer no more questions or nothing. But that's okay. At first I was a little upset. I wanted to be able to question him about things, but he's one of them dudes that, when you're in an emergency situation, he'll just handle it. But that's it. Don't expect nothing else out of him. So that's basically where I'm at with him. See, this is the second week of me eating like this. The first week, I was just frying up some bacon in here. I would take the bacon out, put it on a plate when the bacon was done, nice and crispy. Then, right in the bacon grease that's still in this pot, I'd crack about 5 or 6 eggs and scramble them. It only takes a couple of minutes. Scramble them, put that on the plate with the bacon, and I would just eat that. And the one day I checked my blood sugar, it was a 121 before I ate. 121. It's never been that low. Since I've been tested anyway. And after I ate that meal, about an hour later, my blood sugar was even lower. It was a 120. So it went down a point. You know what I mean? A 0.1 or whatever it is. All right, so here we go. Looks like the steak is looking nice and brown. We just want to keep it moving. We don't want to burn it too bad. I think I burned the broccoli a little bit because I'm videoing. I've never videoed cooking before. You know what I mean? There's a lot involved. But anyway, this is looking good. So now we're going to move it towards the center. And I believe the next ingredient is the ingredient that makes this the best. The absolute best is what gives it all the taste. Some good old American cheese. This is the Clearfield brand. Clearfield White American. So I'll put about 4 slices on there. There's 2. There's 3. One more. I'm almost out of cheese. I'm going to have to get some more. All right, there you go. 4 slices of cheese. I'm probably not the first to ever make something like this, but I'm just going to call it the Philly cheesesteak with broccoli. No roll. Me, I can't eat rolls. It's carbs. I don't care what it says. I don't care if it says keto on it. My blood sugar level goes through the roof, so no. I'll just eat it like this with a fork. Delicious. Put the lid on it. A couple seconds. Helps to melt the cheese. See, by the time I get home tonight, it's going to be too late to eat. You don't want to eat too close to bed. I usually go to sleep around 12 and 1. So right now it's probably 8:30 or so. So I need to handle this. So I got my plate. So I'm going to handle my business with this. And then I'll come back and we'll do the after blood sugar. Look at that. Wonderful. Ooey gooey, cheesy. Look at that. So far, I like the Ninja too. I think I paid $100 at Sam's Club for it. You know, it's basically a crock pot, but you can do more with it. I think my next step is an air fryer. Might have to get myself an air fryer. I've already made hot dogs in this. I've made pork chops in this. Listen, I just got to show you this. Will you look at that, man? Let me handle my business and I'll be back. All right, here we go. Da-da-da-dum. Whoa, 163, it went up. But it's still not too bad. It's better than being in the twos. Better than the twos. I mean, before I was eating like this, I started at 220 and I'd wind up at 260. Sometimes I'd be in the threes. It's crazy. So I take Januvia in the morning and I take Glipizide at night. Those are the two medications I'm on for the diabetes. And also gabapentin. I'm supposed to take it 3 times a day, but I only take it twice. But, so that's not bad. So we went up 8 after eating that meal. So I might have to do another video with the bacon and eggs and show you that. Or you can even do it yourself and try it. You know what I mean? The bacon and eggs seems to be better. But let me tell you something. That meal was absolutely delicious. Right now it's about 9:49. No, it's about 9:50. And I took the first bite at 8:38. So we're over an hour. And that's where I am. Give it a try.